Yes, sir. Oh, man. It's that time, you guys. This is the time where everybody get freaky. Wait a minute, what's the current term that replaces the word freaky?
Ask them. How much shit they gonna be current? 1970 expressions. 1980. They said, damn, Mario, 1980, I was a concept.
Hey, look, you know what? I know, obviously, I'm not worried about my commercial personification because I am a heathen and a freak and I'm into porno. So I'm just putting it out there. So if anybody has to come back to this and say, man, you know something, they got a lot of stuff on you, I said, but I volunteered it. So in the meantime, we're going to go to that place where we love to sit back and have fun. We do HOtt PiXX. Everybody we choose is because we believe they are beautiful in their own right, but this is a world of reality. Commercial, personal choices. We have fun with it. We pick a number, 1 to 10, 10 being best, and if you take off points, you got to explain the reason why you take off the points. Everybody's a win. You can pick them for any reason you want. It doesn't matter. No rules. And yesterday we started with the men. Today we start with the ladies. And what you gonna say, man?
You gotta make sure they understand too,
y'all.
Gervin Pogner.
Yeah, I know.
Started out as a live. He's a HOtt PiXX.
Yes, so sir.
Now everybody pay attention to whether he's cool,
right?
Mean.
Is he objective?
He's gonna be judging this today. He's the judge.
I'm going in.
That's true. That's true. I mean, we got to do. Hey, look. Hey, you know what? We say the litmus test is here. We did this. They said we never could take this show that serious. Why? First thing we said is bring some women in here that are fine and see which one of you guys turn around and say they're not a 10. I said you ain't gonna do it, right? But when they're away now in a picture moment, you can tear it apart. I said, let them come in here.
You can dissect it.
Thank you. So
that's why we don't have them here.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start off with our first one. We have Nikkii Shay out of Los Angeles. She's a local. She says, "Are you a sports fan like me?" And I'm gonna start with Gervin. 1 to 10, 10 being best. What do you like? What do you don't like?
Cool. Initially the skin, I like. Is that a tattoo on her hip?
Yep, you got it.
So in that aspect, it depends on what she's trying to reach as far as modeling. She's very limited with that there. I know you can get makeup to cover that up. The hat, the hair. It seems like something you would see like on a XXL magazine.
Oh, so she is commercial so far.
I give a commercial. I'll give her a 8.5.
Okay, so you're taking off a 1.5 for what reason?
I'm taking off the 1.5. Just for the fact that she's nude. I think if you're trying to do the modeling thing, you want to be a bit reserved at first, and I'm taking off that 0.5 point for the tattoo.
Yeah, something you want to be more reserved, like Nicki Minaj, somebody like that, right?
We gotta talk about.
I don't want Nicki Minaj to be reserved. I'm gonna go on the record and say that less is more. Thank you. There you go. Less is more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you. I said, you know, warn your children.
Yeah, and again, it depends on what her aim is as far as modeling.
All right.
I'll buy it.
Wait a minute. Since you stepped up, you spoke up. Yeah. What do you like?
I mean, like, I'm not a model, but from what I look at, it means she's trying to sell either the cap or maybe the ring on her finger or the jeans or whatever, but whatever she's selling, it looks like it's working. I mean, I don't know.
What is she selling, though? You can't determine it.
But the thing is, the fact that if you can see a picture and it holds your attention, then you're going to examine and look at exactly what she might be selling. Hell, even if you don't get it, the fact that you're looking at the picture...
You look at every picture.
No, not really.
It could be... Oh, yes.
There's a difference between looking at a picture and really like observing a picture.
Oh,
when you be like, oh, look
true.
at her curves. You know, she's a beautiful... To be honest, I mean, I'm not the model. Let me tell you right now. But what I can say is that she's a beautiful girl.
Very beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl.
I agree 100%. But you can look at an ugly picture and try to figure out why the hell it's ugly.
See, I think the difference is me and Greg will look at it as
consumers.
The consumer, and you're looking at it as a critique because you are a model.
All right, there you go.
I think that's the difference.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I think these fellas sit around and do this all the time. I think they talk about women all the time. I love the intellectual breakdown too. It's like the average critique.
Well, hey, Greg, what was the point or score you gave if you had to give one? 1 to 10.
I mean, I would give her a strong 9.
Okay. And we do fractions too. We do 9.2, 9.5. We go there.
Then I would give her an 8.7.
Okay.
Because I see this trend going on with girls and having the natural do with their hair, and I like that now. I like girls with natural hair.
Okay.
Like, go back to your roots and stuff. All the perm stuff is cute and stuff, but I like the natural look. So.
Okay, I call it Mr. Producer. Since he's a producer all the time, let's see if he can produce a number that everybody's going to be jealous of. Let's go with you, man. What do you think? What do you think?
Let's see. I'd have to go. Let's see. Let me get up and get closer.
Please excuse that monitor.
And there's one on the right side of you too, just in case.
Oh, okay. I go with 8.5.
You taking off a point and a half for what reason?
I don't know. I like Greg said, I kind of go with the natural look too because I don't know. I feel like if it's natural beauty, it's better that way.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'd probably just go with like 8.5.
You know, I like what he just said because, you know, women we always try to convince women we like them natural, but all the women say no, you guys don't, because there are some that we hope
it's
that
give and take.
Yeah, there's some that'll walk in and you go like, okay,
women dress for women,
right? Enhance your natural. Mario, your turn, man. What do you say?
Well, you know what I'm looking. You know, first of all, she's obviously a very attractive woman on a natural level.
Off jump, yeah.
And now you could question a little bit of the overbite kind of a thing happening. You know, with the teeth and stuff too.
No, I see you
You're
being
a lot closer to the monitor. You see that? She's up in your face.
I'm looking at the tattoos.
If any of you guys want to step around and look closer, you be my guest.
You know, but see what happens is I agree with the hair thing, which could be hers, could be, you know, from the swap meet.
You know, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
But she's still gorgeous either way. So it's really a question of how can you make this better.
Right.
It's a little bit round the way girl for me. Okay.
Right.
So I too, if with the hair, I'd rather she went a little different style of expression and maybe doing something. And then I'm not sure that with the outfit, even though it's okay, it just does. It's not really speaking. It's not elegant.
All right.
So she's coming with a round the way kind of homegirl kind of a thing. So if that's what you're trying to do, that's where it's coming.
Okay.
So I'm still gonna give her a 9 because I still do her in an instant.
Okay.
In an instant.
So what you're saying? See, the part I like is if she walked in here now,
hell yeah,
with her hand covered up. How many of you guys are gonna go 8? I don't know.
If she walks in here, we're playing Simon Says. Simon says, move your hands.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go on to the next one. You guys are crazy. So far we're doing pretty good because she's got 8.5 and above, so that's good right now. All right, we got Tia T. She's out of West Hollywood, California. She says, I think my favorite color is red. We're gonna start with Mario.
Me too now.
I agree.
California.
Okay.
Now what's her last name? What's her ethnic makeup?
You want me to
Tia T. Well, you know, because she looks Asian. The other white meat. You know. And I'm telling you, this is another reason to come to Los Angeles. Right. Because you can get the best Thai, the best Mexican, the best Guatemalan. And I'm talking about the food and the women. The best Asian scene. Yeah, you can go international here. You all of a sudden you will see yourself hanging out with a little different group.
That's wrong.
And this is an example. And you know, she's fine. And even though it's a little more lean than I like, and a little taller than I like, there's no question this is a wonderfully gifted woman. It doesn't matter whether that's your flavor. 9.5.
Very good. And before we go to the next, that's a good score. Cleveland chimed in also on the first one. He gave a 9, and on this one, he's saying 10. That's Norman out there in Cleveland.
Norm
says 10. So we're gonna go over. 10. Let's go over to the producer. What do you like? What do you don't like, man?
Let me see that picture again. I like the expression on the face.
That's a start. That's a start.
That's the start, and
no mad women, huh? Don't be mad.
I go. I give it a 9.
1 point off. I'm gonna guess why he's taking off a point, but I'm gonna wait for a moment. Why are you taking off a point? Because you need to see.
Well, from here, I can't really. I don't know. Can I see the picture again? Let me get to the picture again. Sorry about that. I don't know.
I got my number locked in.
The Gerb is already ready.
Yeah, he's ready. I don't know. I'm not really too sure.
But it's not enough to give you a 10. That's the whole part I like. You say it's not good enough.
Yeah, I need it thicker. I just needed it. For me.
I know. You're thinking of a slave. That's okay. Okay, let me go. All right, Gerb.
I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5.
Wow. So obviously, a 0.5 tells me that it's only one small thing missing. What is it?
I think that her hair shouldn't be on her face like that. I think that you need to see her face.
Gotcha.
Even if you could get
see the
a general
expression,
idea. You can see the expression, but
Right.
I think just to see her full face would make so much of a difference, because I could see her advertising Beyonce's new perfume, that Flame or Fire, whatever it's called. Throw right in there, and you got to add.
Gotcha.
Right there.
All right, I like that. Well, Greg, let's see what you got, man.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna break it down.
I'm gonna be. Wait, what's her number?
I'm making
her number.
The thing is, I'm
Still ready.
I'm trying to get a word out. Y'all even listen.
You're taking.
I mean, I'm gonna disagree with E when about the face expression. It looks like somebody like in the club and they're trying to smell their armpit. They're trying to like, do I smell a little bit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
That's what it kind of looks like to me.
He's going in.
I agree with Governor. I think I like a hair off the face. I prefer even your hair up. I like seeing just the full frontal
Yeah,
face.
you need to see the face.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I like a girl's a little bit thicker because she looks like she's kind of hungry.
If it's not Photoshop.
Right.
You know, I'm not with the big like Uganda hungry. I like a little.
Give me a steak.
A little more. A little more than that.
Okay.
But, you know, other than that, I like her legs. They're full. You know what I'm saying? They're long. I mean, I like it, and I like Asian Blackanese like girls. So you know,
Right, yeah. We used to call them spookinese.
I like it. I mean, I like it. Other than that, you know, I would say I give her a 9.2.
Man, okay. I would say right now that this one, she's kind of leading the pack right now. Okay. All right, we're going to go over to our next one. And Delicia Sunrise out of Prospect, Connecticut.
CT.
She says, I start my day earlier in the morning. Notice her name. Oh, wait a minute. Let's start with the producer. Those hands went up. I want to know that the hands went up.
10. So
simple. See, you know what? It's so good when somebody goes like this. I don't have to say anything. 10. That's it. All right.
Exotic erotic.
That's right. All right, Greg. Let's see what you got, man.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with him. I mean,
Cali.
Okay.
This is Cali.
All right. So the only thing, I'm not a big fan of tattoos. I'm not a big fan of tattoos on the ass. But I'm gonna give it a 9.7.
Okay, got
because
so
of
you
the tattoo.
The tattoo.
I'm not down with tattoos on.
So
the
if you saw this woman and she had a full-out bikini, a bathing suit on, she'd probably get a 10 because you wouldn't see the tattoo.
Yeah, that's fine. Hell, she would get a 10 if I saw her in person. I'm just saying, this is a picture.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm
She gets a 21 in person. Are you 21?
All right, Gervin, you next.
I'm gonna have to agree with Greg. I'm gonna give it around I'll give it a 9.8.
Okay, and because of the
because of the tattoo, I think it works for that picture because she's on the beach. You got the grayish area in the background and the white bikini.
Right.
I think that just offsets the focus. So you're just bouncing around. You're like, she got a tattoo, but her butt's right there too. Let me pay attention to that. So
you're right, but I feel like
it speaks with the picture in itself, but she still gets the 9.8.
9.8. Okay, I think we have a new leader right now. It just seems that way. Okay, so everybody remember now we're going to come back and pick our most commercial after Mario gives his analogy because he always brings a different sprinkle of salt and pepper in this.
You know what?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I would prefer her without the tattoo. I just don't have the guts to take off for it. I would still give her a 10.
Oh, man. Oh, okay.
In spite of the tattoo. And I agree. It's just